Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are in the world, and welcome to VRML 2. Today we have Synth Cybernetics against Kadmon, an OCE game. With me today is JG on cams, and co-casting is KitKatastrophe from Australia herself. Man, she's just kind of sort of the match right now. Currently, as we did post in chat, Grumpy, we're just trying to get an invite to the server. We're just waiting on that. The teams have been pinged to know that they are going to get casted, but we just can't quite get in there yet. But as soon as we do, we will go live into the match. Hopefully they didn't ignore us, and we still are going to be able to cast it, as they may have started 4 minutes ago, but I doubt it. As we all know, these things never really go on time.
I mean, yeah, it's like, oh my god, imagine we're just here, and then they're like, oh, you guys are casting us? We forgot. I feel like that would be the worst.
I assume you're I assume we can.
Yes,
I assume they can hear you right now.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Cool. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, right? But well, it's a little fun for me because I did my first cast of the day. I'm in Toronto, Canada, so that's Eastern time. At 8 a.m. with Synth Cybernetics against, oh man, I forgot who they played. But hopefully I will end the day with a match, Synth Cybernetics against Kadmon. So I'm excited to see this OC match on both ends of my day, and hopefully we can just see some more OC games moving forward as well, especially as it is such a growing region and just so different. Kit can definitely talk more about that when she gets back. She's just trying to finagle the teams. But nevertheless, what an exciting day of games. There was a venues match. I don't know if anybody was able to catch that. I have yet to actually watch a game in venues. But I hear it's pretty cool, so I don't know if anyone's seen that. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. But we're all new here. JG, myself, and Kit started casting here and cammering just a few days ago. But I think collectively we've already done over 30 games, so we definitely maybe have no life to this a bit. But we really enjoy it. We love the VRML community, and it's all because of you guys just showing your support and showing up, and being here to watch and listen to these games. So hopefully we will get started here shortly. In the meanwhile, I'm just going to shout out a few things. If you haven't already, make sure you follow us on Twitter. It's at EchoArena_VRML. We post all our announcements. Maybe you're here because you followed through that Twitter link. So if you are a Twitter user, be sure to follow us. Get all the live updates, venues, matches, end of cycles, no matter what it may be. Also, we have our YouTube channel where we have all our VODs, just Echo Arena VRML, same tags, and that is where we post all our VODs. You can come back, watch your game. After 60 days, unfortunately, it does get deleted from Twitch, but after unlimited, infinite time, it will always be on YouTube, so make sure to check that out. Also, I'd like to shout out all our wonderful, beautiful mods who, this is all possible because of them. I'm going to specifically want to shout out here our OCE mods, as this is an OCE match. And it's Punda PCVR. He is in the chat. So thank you for all your support in your growing region. Maybe we'll need a second mod soon, because I hear apparently we're going to double next season, or at least that's what the whispers in my ear are telling me. In Europe, we have NA Da, Holocaust, Wolfo, and the Americas, we have Wit, Dano, Sir Dimwee, Arrow Knight. Actually, Dano played earlier. JG was not part of it, but KitKatastrophe, myself, Glean, and who was on cams? And Newton Dad, his first cams match. We were on VRML 3, I believe. But we actually, cast a team with a bunch of mods and VRML like governors and sort of stuff on it. Unfortunately, they lost, but it's really cool to see that the mods are, also really just paying attention. And yeah, play the skin 100%. Just getting into the game. We're here to support you. There's all sorts of amazing communities around. VRML is one of them. I don't think I'm allowed to promote any other ones, right now. But there's so many. If you just look out, find people, find some like-minded friends to just find your skill level and work together to get better. One of the best things you can do is, find some buddies, go in a practice arena, practice regrabbing, just practice passing to each other, just practice, shooting the disc around. But simply taking the time and getting some friends, heck, add me on Oculus. My name is 1UC. And I'll happily take some time and just play around with everyone, because that's what it's really all about. We're really community driven, focus here in VRML and just Echo Arena as a whole, with our casters, our crew. Everyone is really just a part of the community. We really all believe in it together, and that's why we're here. But yeah, I mean, Flay, I mean, hopefully you have figured out all the stuff so far. Heart's right back at you, buddy. So we do got invites, I hear. So we will be starting this shortly. I think the game hasn't started yet, so we still will be able to catch the beginning of it, I believe. Knock on wood if you do have any wood near you. I'm just going to knock on my desk here. Not sure if you heard that. JG's knocking as well. I'm not sure his mic's muted or not. But anyway, yeah, so an exciting matchup here between Kadmon and Kadmon. I just want to point out that OC has different ranking system. Well, it's the same elo system as everywhere else. However, due to the fewer teams, and Punda, please correct me if I'm terribly wrong, but roughly, the top 2 teams are, master tier, and then it kind of goes from there. So, 14 and 15, and any other division is, ridiculously high. You're like super high diamond, maybe gonna go into the Challenger Cup and break into, master tier. However, in OCE, this is a bronze game. So definitely a growing region, but an exciting region, as they just opened up Japan servers just recently. So the region is expecting some pretty significant growth soon. So yeah, great 2 teams here. They haven't actually matched up against each other before, somehow. I don't know how. But if you go on their match page, they've not matched up. I guess it's just because these 2 teams are newer. Since Cybernetic, though, does have the better win rate? Yeah, they do, because Kadmon hasn't won a game yet. So, that's something. We did just get the link, so we will be here shortly. We are opening it up now. 22nd and 23rd. See, that's really cool, Agent Victoria. That's really cool. I did not know that, but that just proves that just because there's fewer teams, the teams are still really good, really strong, really coordinated, and I'm expecting a really good matchup between these 2 teams, especially being 14 and 15, with only a 20 MMR difference. All right, we are in game, so Kit should be joining us here momentarily. Kadmon's 2 weeks old. Yeah, it seems that way because they just have 3 games played and lost all of them. But hopefully, hey, you know what? They could be a gold team for all we know. They're just trying to figuring out the kinks, which is why I love this game, Flay, is really because, just spending a couple time going to practice can make your team, be, not so great to, just awesome communication just by spending the time and really just spending the time in game with each other. One of the things I love about VR, as opposed to, pancake games, as I like to call it, or games on your screen where you use a keyboard and mouse, is that there's really presence there, right? When you're sitting in Echo Arena, you're not talking to somebody on the other side through a screen, although you are, obviously, but you see a human body, you see a person, and that also has its problems, but nevertheless, I absolutely love that, and I think a few of us can definitely relate to that. We are in the server, so we should be starting shortly. However, it does seem since Cybernetics is just waiting for a few people. Actually, no, since Cybernetics is on blue, so that will be switched in a moment. So Kadmon, just waiting for a couple people, unless I'm totally wrong. Let me double check there for you, JG. Maybe someone in chat can also tell me if I am leading us astray. Kadmon is Turtle Warfare, 7-Eleven Destroyer. No one's Anathax. Nope, no one's there yet. Plymouth Rocks. Yeah, so Kadmon is on orange. No, I'm so confused.
Kadmon is on orange.
Kadmon is on orange.
Kadmon's on orange. They're on orange, and Sin Cybernetics is on blue.
Perfect. Hey, well, welcome, Kat. Thanks for finagling everybody, and it looks like we are going to get this match underway shortly. I'm going to ping them right now to get started whenever they're ready.
Helps to know people.
Yeah, it really does help to know people.
They were struggling to find people's usernames on Oculus. That's why they hadn't sent any invites. So, rip.
And
so they had me added, so good thing I jumped online.
It's not for lack of trying. I think old Jack Burton just messaged me saying he was able to figure it out, but probably just due to the ping difference, the Oculus is like, why do you want to add that guy? All the way in Canada? Like, what? Where's Canada? Anyway, this match is getting started as everyone is in the server. We just pinged them to ready up, so we should get away pretty shortly. Kid, anything you want to mention between these two teams? Anything you're looking forward about?
I think that Kadmon, even if though they are a fairly new team with a new roster, they're going to be coming out strong in the next couple of weeks. They're a really new team. I think they played their first week last week. And it's going to be interesting to see how they grow as a team together. Something else to notice about them is that, again, there are lower level players giving VRML a good hard shot, and I think we should definitely encourage those new teams and try and help them grow.
Absolutely, right? Kadmon just coming out of the gate, you know, maybe not finding success yet, but really just pushing through those first games is what's really important, especially when you're kind of figuring out all the kinks. Hey, Victoria, it's all good. I started 2 days ago. Along with JG and Kit, so we are all new here, experienced in heart, but nevertheless, we're not going to shame you for that one for sure. But yeah, looking forward to these two teams. Kadmon maybe getting their first win. Synth definitely more established. With if you know what I mean, the 6-9 vote of win-loss so far, but nevertheless, maybe they can get a 7th on the board. Maybe Kadmon can get his first. Either way, I want one of these teams to go to both these teams rather to go to 3 rounds.
But yeah, it's even if you don't make it high on VRML, it's still a community-based thing, and I still love to see all these different teams playing with each other. And it's not like normal esports where you have to like be in a LAN, be in a certain place. You can be online during this, and there's certain rules and regulation that can make sure that it happens well, and it can be enjoyable to play with people across your country, across the world. And even if it isn't like the same league, you can still enjoy people and find new communities that you can play with.
100%. We did ping them to ready up. They're just talking in game right now. Went to ready up, so I'm gonna send them an Oculus message. Hopefully they are able to read that. As they are all in the server just punching each other. Sorry, go ahead, Kit.
Agent Victoria in the chat saying Jack is the only Season 2 player, I think. I think Victoria is correct on that. I think everyone else is pretty much brand new to VRML in the last couple of weeks.
Last couple of weeks? Wow.
Since
That's a lot of games to be played.
Since Cybernetics, I think, coming in midway through Cycle 2, I believe. I'm not quite sure there. I'll have to check. But, yeah, since Cybernetics are a fairly new team in comparison to the top teams in OCE, I believe they're the highest ranked newer-ish team. I will double check that, actually. I'll just pull up the rankings and have a look.
For sure. In the meanwhile, I'd like to point out that this is, unlike earlier today in the OCE matches that I believe were casted where there were some Japanese teams, both these teams are Australian. There is one player, Aliosa, thank you, from Thailand. But besides that, everyone else is in. Yeah, we're ready. I'm going to ping them up.
I believe everyone else is Australian. Don't quote me on that, though. Vacant, we have plans to cast the rest of the OCE games tonight. So I believe at 4 PM AEST, we have myself on cams and Spencer and Cam Jam casting. At 9 PM AEST, we have Luke on cams and me casting, possibly Spencer jumping in if he wants to. So we have that all confirmed. So OCE games tonight, which is really awesome. It's good to see that we can get these OCE games going and give some hype to OCE and hype up some new players.
Absolutely. It looks like they are just confirming that they are ready up. The pings have going back and forth. We are going to get the ready up first one, and the second one should come here shortly. So here we go. Round 1, Game 4 for Kadmon. Game 16 for Synth, but that doesn't mean anything. Let's see if Kadmon can get their first win on the board. Here we go. Kat, take it away.
Fast joust there from Synth Dynamics, looking to hit off the head. Paddy just missing that disc. Kadmon floating towards that disc, but unable to get a great save there from Millsy, looking in to clear it down the field.
Yeah, definitely great defense right off the gate from Kadmon and great offense, respectively, from Synth. Not able to find the back of the net there as they are working it back downfield. Kadmon passes to Scripted 9. Scripted 9, Plymouth rocks. Plymouth does get stuffed downfield. Old Jack trying to clear it down, but Turtle is there. Turtle walking it in. Oh, what a steal from Dahaza, and he clears it all the way back down.
It's going to be a stack race to get there first. Paddy with the disc and the open goal and taking that shot. And Synth Cybernetics are going to take those first points.
Wow, what great pressure from Synth Cybernetics, winning the Joust and getting the first 3 on the board. Kadmon, let's see what they're going to do to respond. Kadmon launching out of the disc. Plymouth is coming out, trying to get the pass. The pass is good. Scripted 9. Scripted 9 has space. Is he going to go for the 3? Yes, he is. Is it good? Oh, but they do have 2 people back, and it does hit against Shield, so not quite the shot that he was looking for. But they aren't able to get there in time as Synth Cybernetics is able to slap it back downfield for the reset pass.
Unfortunate bouncing off geometry there. And Plymouth's getting stunned out as he looks for that pass. Scripted 9 with the disc now, looking to shoot it, but just missing. And it's bouncing back towards Kadmon's side, but they pick it back up and clear it back downfield. Paddy says, no, that disc isn't going anywhere near the goal.
Great defense coming up from Synth Cybernetics, absolutely shutting down Kadmon, showing that experience of teamwork and cohesion as it does get cleared back down the field from Kadmon. Great clears. They just can't seem to get those finishing passes. It seems like they are going for the bounce pass to themselves. Yes, they are. Scripted 9 taking a look. Scripted 9 walking in the bubble. Down shield. The shot. Oh, just twitched the node, but who's there? Millsy. Millsy looking for the pass, and it just gets taken from his hands and cleared back down midfield.
Plymouth picking up that disc now, looking for that pass off. Looking for that shot, but Paddy's still in the goal, saying, no, get that out of here. Great clear downfield. Old Jack Burton going to pick it up. Looking for that point, looking for that bounce shot, and it just dings off. Aliosa looking to recover, but great stun there from Kadmon.
Great back-to-back defense from Kadmon, denying Synth Cybernetics. Maybe a little lucky there bouncing off the post, but nevertheless offering that pressure was really important. Let's see if they can finish it. Dahaza on the post. Aliosa gets stunned as the disc once again gets cleared out. Great defense from the new team Kadmon.
Aliosa with that disc now, passing it down to Old Jack Burton. Old Jack Burton passing it to Dahaza. Dahaza looking for that shot. Millsy says no, and she throws it down for the clear.
What great defensive plays from Millsy. Some amazing saves. She's definitely standing on her head so far. Let's see if she can keep it up as Aliosa walks into the bubble. He does get stuffed. Scripted 9 taking the disc, passing it downfield. No, right to Paddy. Paddy's walking it back in. Paddy taking the pass, doesn't quite connect. Millsy hopping out of net. Who's there first? It is Aliosa. Aliosa walking one-on-one. Again, great save by Millsy as it does bounce. Still in the bubble, still not able to clear it. And now, Scripted 9 able to get it back downfield.
Amazing defensive plays here from Kadmon. They're just showing an absolute strength in defense here. If they can pick up their offense, they may be able to get some points and maybe potentially win this game.
Aliosa walking the disc. Aliosa, Old Jack Burton going for the bounce pass. Doesn't quite work. Paddy's there to recover. Paddy going for the shot. The goalie is stunned. And we will be 5 points for Synth Cybernetics.
It may be a low-scoring game, but it's definitely a strong game, that's for sure. Scores don't matter, it's just how well these teams are playing, and these teams are doing an amazing job. Great clear there, downfield. Kadmon looking for the passes, a dusty there from Plymouth. Plymouth going to look for their teammates. Going to pass it across to Scripted 9. Scripted 9's going to look to jump on the ceiling, stunt grabbing past I don't know who it was, but great intercept there by Sin Cybernetics. Alios looking to get there first, overshooting that disc. DeHaza with the disc, bouncing it off the top pocket.
What great pressure here from Sin Cybernetics, just not able to finish. Plymouth steals it straight from his hands and clears it back downfield. No! Patty is there to intercept Old Jack Burton. Aliosa taking a look, slowing down the play. Who's going to be there? It's passing to Old Jack Burton. Does the pass connect? No, it doesn't. Who's going to get there first? It will be Old, going for the cut. Oh, and Plymouth Rocks taking the interception, clearing it downfield, as it does look like Kadmon does have a disconnect.
Unfortunate disconnect here, but Kadmon still doing strong here. Millsy is actually a league sub, so they're doing amazing considering they've got a league sub as well. No offense to our league subs. Well, sub. We tend to have, I think there's 2 of them that are currently active, and that's Millsy. Millsy is doing an amazing job. She's always willing to sub for teams, and she always knows how to fit in with people, even if they aren't their team. So shout out to Millsy for doing such an amazing job.
And shout out to lead subs everywhere, really just devoting their time to just help out people who want to play some competitive Echo Arena. As they do clear it back downfield, I'm surprised the pause didn't come out there from Team Kadmon. Nevertheless, they are having that stalwart defense still, since Cybernetics turning it around to Aliosa, walking in. Aliosa, Old Jack Burton, DeHaza taking it back and slowing down the play, since Cybernetics really taking advantage of the 7-point lead.
Kadmon now with the disc, looking for that clear down the field, bouncing off some geometry, and it's going to bounce back, but Scripted 9 still able to scoop it up and clear it downfield. It looks like Synth is going to get there first, picking up that disc, but
Aliosa just taking all good. Aliosa just taking time. DeHaza taking the pass. It looks like they're just are going to play for time, as the time is on their side for Sin Cybernetics, as Kadmon does need to score at least 3 goals in order to get in this game. But nevertheless, it does get cleared downfield. Plymouth will get there first. Is he going to go for the 3? Is it good? No! He hits the shield, rushing the shot. Seems like a little bit of miscommunication there, but fortunately, Turtle Warfares is able to rejoin the game, so it is now a 4v4 to finish off the first round.
Let's see if Kadmon can turn around here and get some momentum going. They're doing an amazing job so far, and so is Sin Cybernetics. Sin Cybernetics doing an amazing job with that lead. It's going to be a race to the disc now. It looks like there is a stack forming from Kadmon. Kadmon going to go for the shot, and they're going to get their first points on the goal. Let's see if they can turn it around here.
Scripted 9 putting them on the board with 2 minutes left. There's lots of times for 2 more goals. Kadmon so far having great defense over the past few minutes. I really want to see those faster stacks, as that's how they did score that goal. Seems Kadmon just isn't finding that chemistry quite yet. But let's see how they're going to reply. The rush does get stuffed, and the pass is no good, but Aliosa is there to recover. Aliosa scoring it downfield right to the orange Kadmon. Kadmon walking down, Scripted 9 clearing it. The people are not stacking, so they are just going to put it to the disc. That might be it. No! Just north of the goal as Patty clears it back downfield.
The disc loose now with Aliosa scooping it up and looking for that clear. It dancing around the tunnel, and Scripted 9's able to pick it up and clear it back downfield. Patty scooping that back up. It's back and forth here to Old Jack Burton. Old Jack Burton's going to clear it down the field. It's going to bounce off shoulder and head back and get stuck in the trap area. Patty scooping it up, going for that shot. Millsy saying no. Great intercept / save there by Millsy.
Yeah, great on top of her defense. The stacks are coming in. Scripted 9 walking in. Let's see if they can convert that offense. Scripted 9 going for the shot. Oh, what a save by Patty. And Patty clears it all the way back downfield with just under 45 seconds left. Round 1 is going to go to Sin Cybernetics, but that doesn't mean he can't change the momentum, as once again, Sin Cybernetics says no and clears it downfield. Plymouth Rocks has the disc. Go ahead.
Patty intercepting that clear downfield. Looking to play it slow, pass it out. Maybe a clear. No, it definitely was a pass. pass to Hazard. They're going to just take their time here. Hopefully keep control of that. This scripted 9 with the intercept. Going to look for that pass to Turtle. Turtle going to look for that shot, but covered by a stack there. And they're managing to able to get it out and not cause any more points. Since Cybernetics going to take that round 7-2.
Yeah, great team play overall from Synth Cybernetics. Definitely deserving of this round 1 win. So far, I'd love to see some more stacking from either team, as lots of them are just floating together downfield. If they just take a look behind them, it would really speed up their play. That's how Kadmon did get on the board for that first and only goal, I believe, unless, yeah, only goal. Some stats for you, as they are on your screen, but of note, 100% of the goals from Synth Cybernetics are assisted, and I always love looking at that stat, simply because, maybe it's not on your screen, but I have it in front of me, and I really love that stat because it just shows how the teams are really playing together. Synth Cybernetics are finding each other, they're finding the passes, they're finding the passing lanes, and they're really communicating well to make sure that they know where each other is at all times. Kadmon, not quite connecting there. It could be just because they're an earlier team, so definitely lots of potential there, as possession is pretty much 50-50. Shots taken are pretty much 50-50 as well, but really there's that assists is what's really key since Cybernetics finding their teams. Kate, anything you've noticed?
Both teams really stepping up their plays here. I know that since Cybernetics had a game yesterday where they just couldn't quite get their teamwork going, but today they've come out strong and blasting with it. So good job on them for picking up what they needed to do. And I must admit, I've watched Kadmon play before, and they seem to be getting their teamwork together too. So it's really good to see that the teams are gelling with each other. And let's hope that Kadmon can pull it together for round 3.
Yeah, let's really hope so. Kadmon definitely deserves this game. I really want to see that round 3, as I always do. We are just waiting here because since Cybernetics did have a player disconnect, so we are just going to wait for Dahaza to come back, unless someone else will. I'm not sure. But in the meantime, I just want to point out Agent Victoria did put down a Discord link for the OCE server. So if you do want to, see the OCE grow, or just offer some advice to these players if you are experienced, or just want to hang out, I guess, with some Aussies. Victoria seems very open to everyone joining, so just wanted to point some attention at that. So far,
everyone's welcome in the OCE Discord, that's for sure.
Yeah, Yoko, Agent Victoria is saying, I wonder if they're going to pull them out. Do you know anything about him, Kit?
Sorry?
Anything about Yoko? Not sure. I don't know what you mean, Victoria. I'm confused. But nevertheless, hopefully somebody comes back here for the second round soon. But nevertheless, that is okay for this early afternoon game. I don't know where you are in the world, but I'm glad for you to join us here on VRML 2 so far. Just want to point out JG crushing it on the cams. As well as Kit repping OCE. I think that's really important. So, hey, if any of you OCE viewers out there are interested in joining the VRML in a production team, there will be applications open. Not sure when exactly, but within the next few weeks or next couple months for sure. So keep an eye out, and you can rep OCE just like Kit is here on stream.
I figured out what Victoria was saying there. She was saying about how West Yoko is a 6 Ronin player. They were talking about the 6 Ronin versus Invictus game today at 4 p.m. AEST. I'm not sure what that time is compared to America or EU, but at 4 p.m. AEST, there is Invictus versus 6 Ronin, and West Yoko is a 6 Ronin player, and she is a really good player who we've been trying to get to play VRML for ages, like since the start of season. And she finally joined a team, and the team wasn't active for ages, and we're going, when? So we're really hyped up to say that.
That's awesome. Just for those folks out there who aren't part of OC, that's 2 a.m. EST. That is 7 a.m. British time, and that is 11 p.m. Pacific time. If you do want to catch that game and see the ever so famous Yoko. Nevertheless, since Cybernetics and Kadmon is the focus of this match now, the teams are just communicating with each other, saying that it will just be a few more minutes. So we are just going to keep on talking to you. So, yeah, so Rainstorm. Ah, nice name. Rainstorm. You can't unfortunately watch this in VR. What we do have though is venues. So keep an eye out. So follow us on Twitter. It's Echo Arena _VRML. Whenever we post, which is generally on the weekends, and once during the week, usually on Thursday, we do have venues matches which you can watch inside your headset, and you can kind of float around the arena with us. Puttering along, as I like to say. So definitely keep an eye out for that. But it does look like round 2 is going to start as they did not bring back Haza, but they have just AS1, just
Sly,
just a Sly music. So we're going to call him Sly. Great. And let's see the beginning of round 2. Kit, take it away.
It's going to be interesting to see here. Sly is a good player. Played with Sly a bit. I played with everyone a bit here. Yeah, it's going to be good to see how they play together. So let's see this round get started. Since Cybernetics is going to win that joust, passing it down the field. Paddy now with that disc. Oh, great intercept there from Turtle.
Yeah, great intercept from Kadmon. I'm really interested to see how they play with Sly, as that definitely changes the team dynamic no matter how used to you are playing with each other. So Kadmon definitely have an opportunity here to take advantage. Guys clear downfield. Good pass to Plymouth. Plymouth taking a look. Going for the reset pass. Gotta love that. Scripted9 walking in the bubble. Scripted9 resetting again. Doesn't quite connect. And it will be Aliosa there first, slapping it downfield.
If Kadmon need to get back here to cover that defense, Sly is going to get to that disc first, I think. Old Jack Burton just overshooting that disc. Sly missing the goal, but it looks like Paddy's going to get there first. Turtle hot on his tails. Duking around there, looking for that pass. Old Jack Burton with the disc now. Looking for that pass over to Aliosa. Aliosa going to look for that shot. Great save there from Millsy.
Millsy standing on her head. Let's see if Plymouth can take advantage. Going for the middle slot. Is it good? Oh, what a stop from Aliosa, getting there just in time for the bounce. But is it free? Wow! What a save from Paddy, keeping them in this game.
Bouncing off Kadmon's head there. Sly's going to get to that disc first. Slaps it back downfield. It's going to be wide from the goal. Old Jack Burton with the disc now. Millsy with the stun. Aliosa scripted with the steal. Sly with the steal. Great pass off there, but Kadmon just saying, no, we're going to get this disc back. The disc is now in since Cybernetics bubble, and it's going to be a race to the disc. Plymouth getting there first, just overshooting that disc, but still picking it up. Going for that shot, bouncing off Paddy's head and going into that goal.
You hate to see the self-goal, but you love to see the pressure from Kadmon getting first on the board. Let's see how this game plays out, especially with Sly on the board. Let's see how they respond.
Holy, that was a great bit of excitement there. Since Cybernetics with the disc now, looking for that pass downfield. Aliosa with the disc. Going to move forward. Plymouth looking for the stun, but getting ducked. Scripted9 picking up that disc, clearing it downfield. Just bouncing off the lip there and getting stuck in the upper trap. Kadmon with the disc. Great. Paddy with the steal.
Great defense here from Kadmon as they are able to clear it back downfield, but Aliosa is there. Aliosa taking a look, walking it in. Slow pass, doesn't quite connect to what he wanted, but Oldham Merton is there. Gets stolen from his hands. The disc is still free. Who's going to get there first? It will be Turtle Warfares clearing it down the tunnel. Who's going to be the stack race? Stack race. And it will be Scripted9, 2-on-1, going for the bounce shot, and it's good! Kadmon, 4-0 lead.
4-point lead here from Kadmon. This is an interesting turn of events. They've got to keep this fire going. Great job. Like, they've just... That break that they took, they definitely needed it to get their head back in the game. And now they're warmed up and they're ready to go. And they're saying, we're going to do this.
Yeah, definitely a huge game difference from Kadmon. But let's see if Sly can say anything about it. It does get stuffed in the bubble. And it does get tossed back downfield. Wow, what great defense and what great offense here from Kadmon as they are going to try to dribble maybe downfield. No, not quite. But will they get there first? No, not quite able to recover as they want Plymouth getting the disc. but it is a scramble. Gets gotten down, not quite a pass. Who's going to get there first? Will it be Aliosa? Will it be Kadmon? Kadmon will get there first. Turtle, Plymouth, walking it in, going for the shot. Oh, what a save by Patty as he clears it back downfield.
Great intercept there from Cybernetics, clearing it downfield. Aliosa looking for that pickup. Open goal there. Old Jack Burton's going to pick it up. Gets stunned by Scripted 9. The disc is loose. Aliosa scooping it back up again. Jack Burton chasing it down. Who's going to get there first? Old Jack Burton. No, Scripted 9 gets it. He's going to go for that long shot, I think. But Patty is on the defense there.
Yeah, had some great defense and great goaltending from both these teams. Patty just hiding behind Station there, I believe, for the clear. Scripted 9 trying to clear it out, but he does get stuffed just outside the bubble. Just Sly is trying to go for the pass, doesn't find the target. Who's going to get there first? It will be just Sly. Sly slapping it in the bubble. Miltsy clearing it to the side, but it is good, buying this team some time. Jack Burton, Scripted 9 is there for the intercept, but the clear does not quite get where he wants to. Hits off Cloud and bounces back in. Just Sly taking a look, slowing it down. Oh no, Miltsy grabbing the disc, but whether it was lag or whether she was backing up a little bit, takes a self-goal. That's 2 this game so far, bringing the score to a 2-point difference.
That's heartbreaking. She caught that, but it just went back into the goal. Oh no, that's awful. We hate those goals. But great attempted save there by Millsy and great goal by Synth Cybernetics.
Yeah, great goals coming from both teams so far. Synth Cybernetics definitely putting on the pressure here, close to the midpoint mark in the second round. Kadmon, they need to win it to be in it. So let's see if they can take it to a round 3 as they do pick up the disc. Scripted 9 walking it downfield, looking for the pass, looking for his team, trying to go for the dribble perhaps. But old Jack Burton stars tried and true, hiding behind Station. There we go. Couldn't think of it for a second and picked it up. As it does go back downfield, it's still a scramble. Turtle is going to walk away with it. Does have a second to shoot, going for the pass? Maybe it was a shot, just didn't quite go. Sometimes tracking is glitchy. Nevertheless, he does get stuffed out as Aliosa clears it back downfield.
Aliosa with the long clear, and it's bouncing loose in Kadmon's side. Kadmon going to get there first. Looks like Synth Cybernetics are going to hold for some defense, and Kadmon clearing it downfield. Synth Cybernetics getting that disc first and trying to clear it back down, but it doesn't quite go. Kadmon getting there first. They're all bunched up, getting stunned out. Synth Cybernetics getting it back. Millsy with the intercept, and Sly with the intercept.
Great pressure here, friend. Is that going to be a no? Not quite. But Losa is going to get there first, but gets stunned in the face as Sly tries to pass it up to Ness, but no one is the home. And Miltsy picks up the disc and clears it back downfield. That's a good clear. Patty being consistent as ever, clearing it right back. Who's going to be there? Miltsy. Miltsy stops the goal as he bumps it back downfield. Patty, it's literally just a ping pong match between these two. Not quite going where they want as it does get stopped in the midfield. Going back to Patty, but doesn't quite connect. As Turtle Warfare gets there first and clears it down tunnel. No! Bad clear. Who's going to get there? What a scramble. Plymouth getting stuffed. Aliosa with the disc now, trying to break some time and space. Passing it down, but Miltsy will get there first and clearing it right back down the field. Again to Patty. Man, these two need to open a chat room or something, because it's just a ping pong match and the rest are just players on the table, as it still will once again be taught in the midfield.
Scripted 9 now with the disc. 2 minutes left on the clock, and it's so back and forth here. Such a close game. Some clutch plays by both teams. Millsy doing well on that back half end. It's still going to get stuck in that trap area though. Patty going to get that disc first, getting stunned out, but still managing to get it off. And Slide Music scoring a goal to bring it to a tie.
Wow. Wow. What great pressure consistently from Synth Cybernetics, keeping it into Kadmon's end. Sly putting it away for the tie. With a minute and a half left, it's anyone's game. Next goal wins. Plymouth Rocks passing it downfield. Doesn't quite connect to Scripted. Scripted taking a look. Sly pressuring, making sure he doesn't feel safe and secure. Plymouth with the disc, walking in a field, taking a look. 3 defenders. connecting to Turtle. Turtle getting taken from his hands. Aliosa clearing it back downfield. No good. Scripted 9, backfield, taking a look. Let's see if Kadmon can now put on the pressure. Who's going to get the first? It will be Plymouth. Walking it in. No, what a steal! Aliosa, just a thief as he goes right back downfield. Is that going to be a shot? No. Millie clearing it back down. Not quite to have the clear that they wanted as he gets get lost in the midfield with Aliosa walking it in.
Aliosa now with that disc, looking for that pass, but it bounces off the bottom of shield. Jack Burton with the disc again and going for that shot. They're going to take the lead for the first time in this round. Kadmon are going to have to respond here to keep in the game. With not very long left, they're going to have to get a quick clear and chuck it downfield.
Wow, what a battle, as someone said in chat. I'm so sorry. I forget, I don't know who said it, but nevertheless, 30 seconds left. Let's see what they have to do. They have to score a 3 or 2. Right now, I mean, 3 for the win, 2 for the tie. This might be good. Scripted 9 gonna get there first. He's gonna walk in and go get stuffed as the disc bounces up with 10 seconds left. Who's gonna get there first? It better be Orange. Turtle Warfare. Turtle passing it to Scripted. Scripted, back down.
Oh,
no! So close, but so far.
Such a close game. Such a close game. I'm sitting right on the edge of my seat here. Great job from both teams. Kadmon really clutching it up in that second round. But unfortunate that Synth Cybernetics just responded back so strong.
Yeah, Synth Cybernetics in the first half of the second round, not quite gelling with Sly. I know I saw Dahaza in chat. Hopefully you're doing okay. Hopefully you didn't punch a wall or something and you broke your hand. That happened in a game just yesterday. But nevertheless, great pressure from Synth. Great game from both these teams. Kadmon not getting their first win quite yet, but definitely getting more into the rhythm, putting up a great fight. The score definitely reflects the game in that second round. The first game really just getting used to it. Kadmon, I'm excited to see what they can do for the rest of this third cycle. Synth, I want them to keep it up. Let's get that. Let's get higher. Let's get into silver. Let's get into gold. I think I see great things for both these teams. Overall, great game from both these players. As we said earlier, Kit, the wonderful Aussie herself, will be on cams later today in just a few hours. Just 2 hours and 15 minutes. So whatever time zone you're in, that should make sense. I hope. Nevertheless, today was JG on cams, Kit and I, myself, Luke, on CoCast. But what a great game here from the OCE region. Let's see more of them soon. Until next time, good evening, good day.
I must
go
quickly, because Agent Victoria said, "Imagine breaking your hand while playing Echo," and then tags me. Funny story. I have actually broken my hand playing this game. Thanks, Vic, for calling that out. I'm gonna quickly go cry.
Well, hey, you definitely can't say you're not committed to the cause. I think all of us who've been playing Echo long enough have certainly punched a wall or two that were maybe scared. Maybe not as far as breaking a bone, but certainly a hype game. Certainly a hype cast. Looking forward to seeing more from both these teams. Nevertheless, have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good morning wherever you are. We'll see you soon. See ya.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.